5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Brittany Richardson Experience.
You know, the first time I blew this thing, it was like the sorriest sound. There, you nailed it. Need to blow harder. Speaking of blow harder, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
To get fat.
That was your Christmas resolution.
That was my Christmas, and I did. I got on the scale and about cried. I gained 7 pounds.
I was scared to get on the scale.
Honestly, it's motivating because when you've lost almost 60 pounds in a year while continuing to build muscle, you see that 7 go up, and that's just like, okay, I got to get this back down. That's your goal. Like that's actually good versus you've been working all this time. You hit like 240, and then you're like, I gotta sit there and lose 40 more pounds. No, now you look at the weight you gained and go, this is my target.
I read statistics. Need like pom-poms.
Statistic. Okay, you were saying
4 out of 5 people by the end of the year. Now we're talking like 40% of the whole U.S. population sets a New Year's resolution. 4 out of 5 by the end of the year give it up. Why? What say you?
I think personal opinions. I think because we had more commitment to it.
I inhaled the apple cider. Excuse me. I have not been drinking.
I don't believe you.
Go ahead.
Your eyes are watering.
So bad.
Okay, I'll be cutting that out. No, it's staying in. Okay. New Year's resolution, honestly, the difference between us and the other people is the other people feel like, do it for your New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. But one, they don't put reasonable things on a New Year's resolution. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do all this stuff. I'm going to be getting into more. I'm going to do it. No, you got to, for one, baby steps.
Baby steps?
I know I thought about the movie we watched last night.
What about Bob?
Yeah, I thought about that.
Baby steps.
But you really got to take baby steps when it comes to it, because if you here were my 3 biggest New Year resolutions. 1, to grow a following. It was actually to grow a team that I was successfully able to do, and a huge following behind it. It's 30 people, but when you realize at the beginning of the year I had no one, I have over 30 people that are always there while I'm streaming. Then I have over 50 people I've helped, and then I've had over 10 streamers that work close with me. Those are amazing numbers. So from 0 to something, my goal is to build a team. Then my other goal was to get in shape, and I did, because I did not like the way I looked. I didn't
either.
I
mean, not you, but me.
I
didn't like the way I looked.
And the best part is my sister's pregnant, and she hates it every time I just sit back in the chair, just. And then she'll be like, "Don't you say it," and I just start rubbing my hands on my stomach, and then just using my middle and my pointing finger, just keep tapping my stomach, going. I'm getting fat, and she hates it. She hates it because she knows, she obviously sees me and I'm not fat, and I still got weight to lose, and that's why that's another New Year resolution for me. But she hates it so much. But yeah, I said get in shape, got in shape, and then it was to, what was the other one? I think the other one was something stupid. Actually, no, it wasn't stupid. It was to work on myself.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know, because I really try to let it go, and I'm usually don't show the side of me, but I'm highly defensive and I have a bad jealous side.
You make a good bodyguard, though.
I do and I don't, because I'm too defensive. Like someone comes up, hey, can I get a photo? I would bust them in the mouth.
Yeah, but you're like the one you want to call in when you're just done. You're like, you know what? This has gone too far. We need somebody to take care of this.
Yeah, and the worst
you
part
come
is,
in and take care of business.
I'm not a person that's mad, and I don't get mad in a sense, like, and it's true, like, I get frustrated at a situation that we deal with at a time, or I might get depressed of a situation, but I don't get mad because it's a bunch of rage that is just there, and now I'm just gonna be mad, and I'm gonna take things for granted, and that's something you never do. But I mean, I worked on myself, and now I'm here, and this next year, I'm gonna continue to do the same things. I'm gonna add on little bits, like I do a lot of competitive gaming, so I'm going to try. I have a New Year's goal to get back into it. Not to get first place, and that's a big thing. A lot of people mix around. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get first place in a." No, baby steps. What about Bob?
Baby steps.
Go a little bit at a time. But that's honestly your biggest issue on why people don't fall through with it is commitment. They have true commitment problems to that because they don't trust themselves or they can't commit.
To be honest,
to something
that's a
like
really
that.
good point on commitment because I mean that's a good percentage of the population just in general have problems committing to one thing
Yeah.
for various reasons. I'm sure there could be a gazillion. I don't have a problem, but I don't know. I'm just like blunt because I like something and I go after it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I did take some notes how to better your odds of keeping your New Year's resolution.
Here's a theme song for you. Da-da-da, just tips.
Tip number 1.
Tip number 1.
People set their sights either too high or not high enough. You need to be realistic.
That is true.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Tip number 2.
Oh, I was waiting for the dot da 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 da.
No, you don't get that
Da
every
da
time.
da da da
Da da da.
da da. That makes me want to play 007.
Just the tips.
Just
Tip
tips.
number 2.
I got some really good tips, by the way. I just did my nails tonight.
As she flips the audience off. For the
It's
audio
in love.
listeners
I
that
love
thought
you guys.
You weren't gonna experience
You guys
it.
are
You
loved.
just got told to F off.
That's a weapon you can pass on to others. That's called my FU button.
Tip number 2.
Do we need to restart this theme song?
No, tip number 2.
Sometimes people do it just to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, crap, I got to come up with something. And they give this canned answer. It's like, really? So there's no motivation, there's no passion behind what you're setting as your goal.
Yeah, motivation is a big one because if you don't have the motivation to go through with whatever you're working on, like you can't go, I'm gonna sit there and visit Australia. What's your motivation to go to Australia?
Well,
So
after
once
it
you-
burned down. No, that was that
was sad and also like
same with California. God,
yeah,
it's crazy.
the California fires and all that. Yeah, that was insane. But I mean, motivation, that's a big thing. If I didn't have motivation to lose the weight, I wouldn't have done it. Now I can't wait until it gets warm so I can start going on my runs again. Because it was just so relaxing. And I got resistant bands now, and I'm going to get some more workout equipment soon. So,
I cannot
I mean,
wait to
I'm just
laugh.
excited for it.
It's gonna be so nice.
Da-na-da-na-na, just tips. Tip number 3. Do-do-do-do, just tips. Number 3.
That may have been retaken a couple of times.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Tip number 3.
You're really good at this. I'm gonna lose you to Conan, and envision what a successful new year would look like for you. And personally, I think this is the key. Like this is the concrete that sets the foundation because when you can see it and feel it and like imagine what does this thing look like that you want? Like losing weight. How would I feel wearing that smaller outfit, you know, looking sexy in that dress? You know, when you can see it and feel that confidence that you would have when you've lost the weight. Like that's what really drove me.
I think that's like you said, if you could see or feel it, like would that help? Is what you're kind of saying?
Oh yeah, because
So-
they say the subconscious mind, which the reason you can be hypnotized and not remember certain things, and the reason you believe what you dream at night is because your subconscious mind believes whatever it's told. Like whatever's in there, it's like hard programming. So imagination is a primary gateway to the subconscious mind. So if you want to program it, imagine it and feel it.